Yeah, right. I am being testy because I'm actually trying a new platform. I'm using something called Caster.io. So it apparently allows me to stream to YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. I'll have to try to verify here. Looks like I'm live on YouTube. I'm not sure about Twitch yet. I need to see if I have that live. So please bear with me. I'm trying to see here. So just bear with me. I'm just trying to see if this thing actually works. Okay, so Twitch works. YouTube works. So I need to see. Let's see if Facebook works. That's what I need to see, but I'm not sure if that'll show up. I'm not sure if it shows up on Facebook. I don't think I see it. Yeah, I don't think I see it. That's a shame. I don't see any live indication that I'm online on Facebook. Right. So be it, I suppose. Oh, well. Right, well, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, I suppose. So I'm sorry, Ryan, for the lack of attention here, but I think I may have fixed it. Game volume's drowning out my mic? Okay, hold on. I hope that made some kind of difference. I hope so, at least. Let me drop it down a bit more. It does seem to be very loud by default, so hopefully this helps a bit. I hope so, at least. No. Let's see if this helps any. So I dropped it down yet again to 30, and see if that helps. I just heard myself on the phone, so it sounded fine to me, but nope, same mic, same everything. It's just that I switched to a new streaming service, I guess, restreaming service. And I guess just the game itself is just very loud. And the game seems to be, the music is much quieter now. So the YouTube doesn't seem to, or the Facebook doesn't seem to work. Very odd, very odd. Yeah, I don't know. I give up with the Facebook aspect. I'll have to look into that and see what's going on. Oh well, c'est la vie. But here we go. Let's give this a whirl. You know, looks like I can turn this up a little bit. So there's actually a previously on Dead Space thing, just like with the Dead Space 2. See what they say. That was something, I think it was in the extras menu. Yes, there we go.
It all started 300 years ago with the discovery of the Black Marker, an alien artifact found under the old Gulf of Mexico on Earth. It seemed to hold the promise of limitless energy, until it produced dementia, insanity, and a twisted life after death known as necromorphs. The details of the
I
original
believe
Black
this is
Market
Ellie
disaster
speaking.
were buried in cover-ups and conspiracies, but not before an entire religion could be launched in the name of one of its researchers, Michael Altman. His questionable death turned him into a martyr, and unitology was born. To this day, it thrives. A secretive organization that believes the markers are divine, and their plan for us, a glorious unity of mind, body, and spirit. Generations after the Black Marker disaster, mankind found himself going extinct from lack of resources. Desperate, he sought to replicate the Black Marker in an attempt to harness its limitless
Okay,
energies
so
for
these are
himself.
events of Dead Space 2.
The records of this era are unclear, but we now know the replication was successful, but the cost too high. The marker copies were all buried, hidden in secret places across the universe where, to all our benefit, they might have stayed. But 200 years later, during an illegal mining
Dead
operation
Space
on
1.
Aegis 7, the planet cracker USG Ishimura unearthed one of the forgotten copies, a red marker, and with it, the start of a new wave of marker infections. A key survivor of that incident was an engineer named Isaac Clarke. That marker spoke to him and left him with a gift, a mental blueprint of the marker itself. Isaac was captured and tortured by EarthGov, his mind harvested for the marker's secrets. The marker program was thus restarted, and a new one built on the populous Titan sprawl. But disaster quickly followed. He managed to escape, but just barely. There was nothing left but dust, just like Aegis 7. Since that time, the marker crisis has only deepened, and Isaac Clarke, his marker-touch mind still burning with the ability to build or destroy them, stays in hiding, determined to retreat from the markers and all they have wrought.
Look at Isaac,
But
he
there
looks like
is
he's been through some shit.
a backwater ice ball of a planet where 200 years ago, someone, somehow stopped a marker uprising in its tracks. A clue from the past that may save our future.
So it's a change of location. It's an ice planet. Enemies are weak. With some effort, you can survive. Skill what trigger fingers need to survive. For veteran Dead Space players, resources are less plentiful and enemies are deadlier. Resources are very scarce and enemies will brutalize you. Let's try normal. There's no reason to challenge myself. At least not that crazily.
It all started 300 years
Here we
ago
go with the same
with the
film.
discovery of the Black Marker, an alien artifact found under the old Gulf of Mexico on Earth.
Wouldn't you know it?
It seemed to hold the promise of limitless energy, until it produced dementia, insanity, and a twisted life after death known as necromorphs. The details of the original Black Marker disaster were buried in cover-ups and conspiracies, but not before an entire religion could be launched in the name of one of its researchers, Michael Altman. His questionable death turned him into a martyr, and unitology was born. To this day, it thrives. A secretive organization that believes the markers are divine, and their plan for us, a glorious unity of mind, body, and spirit. Generations after the Black Marker disaster, mankind found himself going extinct from lack of resources.
I kind of don't want to skip this because I don't know how much I would skip. It'll go to another cutscene or what have you.
The records of this era are unclear, but we now know the replication was successful, but the cost too high. The marker copies were all buried, hidden in secret places across the universe where, to all our benefit, they might have stayed. But 200 years later, during an illegal mining operation on Aegis 7, the planet cracker USG Ishimbo
So the woman talking has an Australian accent, so I'm assuming it's the same girl from Dead Space 2.
and with it,
Ellie,
the
I
start of a
believe her
new
name
wave
was.
of marker infections.
The girl I escaped the game with, so
A
I'm
key
pretty sure
survivor
that's
of
her.
that incident was an engineer named Isaac Clarke. That marker spoke to him and left him with a gift, a mental blueprint account of the marker itself. Isaac was captured and tortured by EarthGov, his mind harvested for the marker's secrets. The marker program was thus restarted, and a new one built on the populous Titan sprawl. But disaster quickly followed. He managed to escape, but just barely. There was nothing left but dust, just like Aegis 7. Since that time, the marker crisis has only deepened, and Isaac Clarke, his marker-touch mind still burning with the ability to build or destroy them, stays in hiding, determined to retreat from the markers and all they have wrought. But there is hope. A backwater ice ball of a planet, where 200 years ago, someone
Ice ball of a
somehow
planet.
stopped a marker uprising in its tracks. A clue from the past that may save our future.
Here we go. Start a co-op game anytime. Yeah, don't care about that. So from what I gather, this was infamously maligned as a sequel, and they didn't really touch the game up in particular for PC, so it apparently doesn't look that much better than the console versions, outside of the frame rate. So that's a shame if true. June 18th, 2314.
Alpha Niner, this is Whiskey 250. Alpha Niner, this is Whiskey 250. Serrano, do you read me?
Oh, thank God. Did you what?
Find it. Doc, I'm not even sure what we're looking for.
Get dead. Follow the paperwork to think you want it. I can't tell you anymore. Just get dead. Do you hear me? You have to.
What? What? Dang it.
Yes, Ryan, it's the third one that a lot of people crapped on, so I've heard nothing but bad things, but I'm not one to quit a series, so let's find out. Okay, so this mouse is pretty sensitive right now. So let us change that. So this has mouse acceleration. Boy, that is not cool. Okay, I've got no ammo. How was your day? It was good. Got to hang out with an old friend earlier today, so it wasn't bad. He was telling me to go there, so I'm not gonna go there. But there are invisible walls. Okay. But we're gonna take this. Ooh, these textures are bad. Not good. How was your day, Ryan? Or how is your day? Because your day is just progressing now. We got a shiny thing. Assuming that's ammo.
Okay, you can do this. Oh, he's dependent on you. You're a soldier, right? Right. Gun's not even loaded.
Artifact discovered. Database from Dr. Earl Serrano to ENS Patrick Beckford, subject special cargo. I cannot stress enough how important it is that your cargo reaches its intended destination. Should you fail in your mission, it is not just our lives that are at stake, but those of your wives, your children, everyone you have ever known. I pray that the Codex finds its way safely to my hands before it's too late. Objectives follow the waypoint. Dr. Serrano gave me an order, a waypoint, and not much else. He couldn't even tell me what I'm looking for. Bring it back intact at any cost. It's not like Serrano to talk like that. The only way I'm going to find this thing is to follow my locator to its program coordinates. Heavy elite bullpup rifle. Okay. And this is where I was before. So considering this guy isn't Isaac Clarke, I'm gonna die, I'm sure. Just destined to die. The weather lit up. Prologue beginning with Tau Valantis. So this is the planet I'm on. This frozen tundra. So from what I can see, the health packs or the health status is a bit more identifiable than it was in 2. Good to know it's the weekend and I'm trying to learn how to fix electronics. Looking at my old Game Boy, I'm trying to revive. Oh, okay. Nice. Wish I could give you some pointers, but I cannot. Alright, so this is our base.
Hey, Doc, I found it.
Good. Can you get inside?
It's all sealed up.
Look around. There must be a way.
Finally, some ammunition.
$145. Okay. Well, this mouse acceleration, though, I didn't realize this was in the game. Yeah, this definitely has mouse acceleration, which is making the movement a bit annoying. Yeah. Okay, I need to Google this because, yeah, I'm not going to be able to play very well with this mouse acceleration. Let's see what I can do here. So sorry, Ryan, I'm just trying to Google this whole mouse thing because that is pretty bad. Doesn't seem to be anything. Wow, that sucks. Control mouse moving false is what I need to put in. Alright, well, I'll have to play with it later. But it is what it is for now. Does suck though, it's bad. So, in case you're not aware what mouse acceleration is, so what it means is with my mouse, if I am, say I'm aiming, if I move the mouse slowly, it's fine. But if I jerk it suddenly to the right or left, there's a big there's a big like jankiness in movement. It's not as smooth. It slows down. So like if I move my mouse suddenly to the right, it won't move to where it should. And that would be very annoying. So the more I move the mouse, the less amount of motion I have, as opposed to just using the mouse like in little quick swifts. So that sucks. I definitely need to fix that. Okay.
Found a way in.
Good. You're looking for a cylinder, about half a meter long. Do you see it?
Okay, these guys were necromorphs. Hmm. Get out of here. Anything to do with VSync? I'm prepared. No. So VSync I turned off. So actually this game has an issue where if you leave VSync on, it'll cut the frame rate in half to 30. So I turned VSync off. I have a G-Sync monitor, so I don't need to have VSync on in any games. So it's definitely not that. It was the mouse acceleration was an issue with Dead Space 1 and 2. So it looks like it's in this game as well, unfortunately. That's unfortunate. Okay, we got necromorphs here. We got the vents, necromorphs. that he's gonna die. Jesus. What that means to you? It means you need to take a break from PC gaming after this game and beat The Last of Us. Yeah, yes, the mouse acceleration is the divine sign, of course, that he's about to die.
Young soldiers, every one of them.
General Mahad, sir.
He's gonna kill him.
Where's Dr. Serrano?
Earl Serrano, always the optimist.
Well, he said I should take this into the city. He said there's still time to stop it, sir. There's still time.
We lost control! And now, for the love of Earth and the sovereign colonies, we've got to do what's right. You love the Earth, son. Your mom and dad.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good.
He's gonna shoot him.
Glad to hear that.
Didn't see that coming. What a surprise. Oh. Damn.
Brothers and sisters, the age of man is at an end. We have become so many, too little to go around. Corporations that we once trusted.
Playback, message 34.
Isaac, I know you're there. Come on, pick up the phone. Fine. Look, I just called to say I'm moving home. I have to. Just take care of yourself, okay?
Oh wow, that's Ellie. She's moving on. Great. Alright, well, Ellie is alive. Look at all these ships. They have, like, no textures to them. Controls for you, TSR. Some of the same signs from the second game.
Playback. Message 33. Caller. Earthrise apartment.
This message is for the residents of apartment 16. Your rent is past due. This is your final notice. Failing to pay in 3 days will result in eviction.
Damn, I haven't been paying my rent. Personal Journal, Isaac Clarke. We each lost a part of ourselves during that nightmare on the Titan Sprawl. For Ellie, it was her eye. Luckily, we found a replacement we could afford. Even though the color doesn't quite match, at least she can feel whole again. Me, I lost part of my soul. There's not a damn thing I could do to buy that back. I guess ultimately, that's why she left. People want things they can fix, and I'm permanently broken. Eesh, that's rough. Escape the lunar colony. No matter how hard I try to hide, there's no escaping the past. And now it's caught up to me. This rundown outpost is suffering the same fate as every other Earthfolk colony, and attacked by unitologist zealots. I've seen what happens to those who die. I will not let that happen to me. Escape is my only option, even if it means putting my fate in the hands of two men I don't trust. Compact standard submachine gun. Compact standard plasma cutter with rotator cuff module. Ooh, this bathroom has seen better days. So yeah, the textures do look a lot worse here. This is unfortunate.
Okay, I said I'd help you. Now where's Ellie? How long has she been missing?
Just shut up and get over here. We'll explain later.
Eviction order. We are lifeless. Fuck EG.gov. Okay, I do have kinesis. Cool. It's good to know. We killed Earth. EGov. Bang bang. Red Moon Apartments. Stellar views of three major craters. Our rates eclipse the competition. Cozy, quaint spaces. They didn't look that quaint, did they? The Legend. Midnight Sun. Massive explosion of taste. Sun. 6 out the something. Yeah, these textures are really bad. Jacob Arthur Danning.
Brothers and sisters, the age of man is at an end.
Okay, it's just repeating.
We have become too many with too little to go around. Corporations that we once trusted with our money have squandered. Governments that we once trusted with our future sabotaged it. To their eternal credit, we are dying. Fear not. There is a future.
Hey. Who the hell are you guys?
Earth Gov's last battalion. Name's Norton. Captain Robert Norton. Sergeant John Carter.
Last battalion, what do you mean?
That's Wing's last unit, as in no more left.
No more left.
Oh boy. Capera. Hey, how are you doing? I think you're writing in Russian, but I can't understand it. I'm sorry. Okay, you can crouch. Snare. Oh boy.
Hey, move! Take cover! Go!
Okay, this became Uncharted all of a sudden. Can't open that. Uncharted sucks. I know this because I haven't played it. There you are with the ball jokes.
Norton, these are unitologists. Why are they trying to kill us?
You! Trying to kill you!
What?
Get out of there! Shut your trap!
Trying to kill me. Why ever would they want to do that? It's telling me to climb up the ladder, but there's nothing I can open here. Suppose I have no choice.
Why are these fanatics after
You've
me?
destroyed markers in the past, Isaac. That makes you a direct target for their plan.
Plan?
Some end prophecy based on the markers.
Convergence?
Yeah, Ellie thinks you can stop it.
So now she's missing and they followed you here?
Yes, now get to the roof of the Dredger Corp building. There's an extraction team waiting.
I will take that. So I've got good ammo here. Rendezvous with Norton. That explosion separated me from Captain Norton. Wherever he is, my chances of escaping this colony are tied with his. My locator will point me to Norton's coordinates. I must find him. Okay, so this is a bench, but it's not working. They just shot her dead. Make us whole. Join us and see something. Church of Unitology has a plan for everyone.
Quit moving! Got him! He's headed to the freeway!
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I can't dismember her because she's scripted. Follow Earth Cove and die. Join us, live forever. Make us whole. Join us and see a new life. Oh boy. Fuck EarthGov. He just got hit by cars. Auto freight, we stop for no one.
Shit. I've hit the freeway. Then
Unmanned traffic ahead, vehicles do not stop.
for anything. I've still got my stasis unit. I'll slow the traffic and get across.
Why can't I grab that? Big oops. Excerpt from an end to EarthGov. EarthGov officials yesterday denied rumors that the government was no longer able to contain the widespread violence that has gripped the colonies in recent weeks. The violence began 16 days ago on Uxor following a year-long campaign by the Church of Unitology. 5 colonies have gone dark since the Unitology riots began. There have been rumors of bombings at government laboratories and eyewitness accounts of brutal killings following shortly after. Okay, I guess that's all I could get. No goodies. Doesn't look like it. Fastest cab on Luna. 1871935X5092. Alright, let's go collect that loot. Or not. Okay, never mind. Dredger Core 2130 G345 Kepler delayed. Gabor holographic accessories. Kitty Kitty Bang Bang. EarthGov pigs. Oh boy.
Brothers and sisters, the age of man is at an end. We have become too many, too little to go around. Corporations once trusted with our money have squandered it. The governments that we once trusted with our future sabotaged it. For their eternal credit, we are dying. Fear not. As promised by the prophet Michael Auckland, the Black Marker has a plan for all of you. It will lift us up from our miserable existence, and we will become one. United in body and united in spirit. Our unity will be our salvation. We will live on, not as men, but as God. The Church of Unitology is waiting for you, my friends. Throw off chains
They
of this life.
chose.
Join us as the new one begins. I'm Jacob Arthur Danik, and I am this message. Brothers and sisters, the age of man is we have become too many, too little to go around. Corporations that we once trusted with our money, the governments that we once trusted with our future, sabotaged it. For their eternal credit, we are dying. Fear not.
This was a
There
massacre.
is a future.
The
As
big
promised
treasure core.
by the prophet Michael,
Price of
the Black
war.
Marker has a plan for all of you. It will lift us up from our miserable existence,
This isn't just a
and we will
manhunt.
become
It's
one.
systematic slaughter.
United in body and united
But why topple the
in
government?
spirit.
Why
Our
EarthGov?
unity will
Danik
be
blames
our
them for
salvation. We
So
will
you can
live on
imagine what they think of you. Have you reached the extraction site yet? I'm almost there.
as God. Church of Unitology is waiting for you, my friends. Throw off the chains of
Shitty
life.
EarthGov.
Join us as the new one begins. I'm Jacob Arthur Danik, and I am this message. Brothers and sisters, the age of man
Most valuable
is at
company
an
on
end.
the moon.
We have become too many, too little to go around. Corporations that we once trusted with our money have squandered it. The governments that we once trusted with our future sabotaged it. For their eternal credit, we are dying.
Okay, there's nothing I can grab.
There is a future. As promised by the prophet Michael Auckland, the Black Marker has a plan for all of you. It will lift our miserable existence, and we will become
Lunar Times News.
united in body and
135. Look, you got the stock market up there.
unity will be our salvation.
Sea of Tranquility delayed.
We will live on
2045 G 1222 Sea of Tranquility
as God.
delays. Let's say the same thing.
The Church of Unitology is waiting for you, my friends. Throw off the chains of this life and join us.
So Isaac's shirt says New Warriors. No hope.
I'm Jacob Arthur Danik.
It's definitely more action oriented so far. Fox out, what's up? How are you doing right now? The only thing I have left to stream Arkham remake is for Survivor and Toad. Nice.
This one's still alive. Bring him here.
That's the guy from the TV.
Isaac Clarke. This is the man I was looking for. Oh, don't waste your energy. You're going to be dead in a matter of minutes. Pick him up. There's something I'd like you to see. There. See that? It's a marker test lab. They're everywhere at all the major colonies and outposts. What do you want from me? As part of
I've
my
seen this guy.
Isaac, you helped
He's an actor.
and today, you of all people get to watch me set them free.
No, no. You'll kill everyone.
Death is only the beginning, Isaac. Nature must take its course, and I can't allow you or anyone
Uncharted
else
is an
to
okay
stop me.
game. Ooh, fuck sound. That's fighting words for Ryan.
Forward, Isaac. Pay attention.
I haven't played him, so I can't say. Here come the Necromorphs.
Join the cycle of rebirth.
Great, these corpses are all going to turn into Necromorphs. Yeah, the Ghost Survivors, which are what? Stories. Yeah, I heard about some DLC going on. Okay, I'll have to stasis these guys. That is a lot of bodies. What the hell? He's invisible, what the fuck? Hello? You guys saw that, right? He was totally invisible. Fuck is that bullshit? Great, the game's glitching on me. That's just perfect. That's exactly what I needed, glitches. That's just perfect. I'm done with RE2 for a while. I was massively disappointed as they cut corners with Scenario B, and the game still has the awful Japanese writing that's a staple of the series. Good job, Foxhound. You are a pro gamer. Oh my god, look at these terrible textures, which is... That's like original Xbox textures. Yikes. This is very much a different tone, though, for sure. Oh boy. It's going nuts. Saw that coming. Can't trick me, dudes. Come on. Glitched monsters are scarier than normal, I guess. Yeah. You saw that the guy was totally invisible. And invincible until I punched him into existence. That was something else. Log 100%. 1 of 1. Okay, so this tells me my collectibles. 1 of 2. Got the logs. I need another artifact. Okay, it's good to know. Alright, there's another one there. There's another one there. Come on, you can't fool me. Trying to trick me. Gotta do better than that. I'm supposed to go in that elevator. But I don't wanna. I wish I could read what these books said. Winning battles, and that's about it. Alright. Yes, I was very upset that they messed up Scenario B in the remake. Sadly, that's the bad thing with gaming companies today. I would tell Paul to just do Scenario B or Second Run with Claire, and don't bother with streaming Scenario A of Claire. Brightness is tricky to set up in remake. Yeah, definitely, when we were streaming, that was an issue for sure. Yeah, he's only going to do Claire B. He's not going to do 4 scenarios, on stream. No, he won't do that. I'd be very, very surprised if he does.
Have you reached the extraction team yet? All dead. Danik got here first. Fuck. Then find a way out of the city. I'm coming in with the Eudora. Washington Station's not far. I can ride one of the trains out. Good plan. See you on the tracks.
Here we go. Missive to the Faithful. When the black marker was first discovered on Earth so long ago, the government at the time hid all evidence of it from us. When our prophet Michael Altman spoke out against him, he was silenced. Now EarthGov continues that legacy. They tamper with the markers, making blasphemous copies as part of their secret research programs. They have taken our sacred relic and turned it into a disease. But nature has ways of correcting itself. By liberating the markers, we can end this cycle of death and begin the cycle of rebirth. Join me as we take back our future, the future the marker promises to us all. Jacob Arthur Danik. I hear people. Not a fan of the submachine gun. Plasma cutter's where it's at. I also sent Paul photos of my game grade and remake. Cool, Foxhound. Though don't take it personally if he doesn't respond. I mean, I'm not sure how high that would scale on his hierarchy of importance. To me, they should have merged A and B into one rather than separating them. It's painfully obvious that having the B scenario was decided by Capcom at the last minute because it felt rushed. Alright, Foxhound, take it easy, dude. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good weekend, my man. That's a shame, Ryan. That is a shame. Yeah, so it's telling me to go there, but I won't. Because there may be goodies. Full Moon Souvenir Shop. The Boar Holographic Accessories. Sun Cola. Clogger Part 2. Coming to a hollow screen near you. Guy with a plunger. No workbench. Tool construction bench. Doesn't work. Special today. The Great Soup Inspiration. Chef Schofield. Lamb. Chop loin and shank. The goose souffle of the day. Suicide is better. Vita Creature Este Formula. 2 for 1, limited time only, lemon soda. It's like a rocket in my stomach. Oh, that's the same ad from Dead Space 2. Experience the sun. Drinks. Nexus Meteor Shower Sunset Special. Black Star. EarthGov. Shove it. Yeah, that sucked, Ryan. I wonder if the universal disappointment about the scenarios is something that they'll address with DLC later on down the line. 20% off. Safety Glass, Titan News, Safely Today, Chemical, Eon News, Cassini Health Center, whatever, Abroad, Aboard, Stasis, Chemical. Huh. Today only buy two, get one free. Nice chill music. Lunar City, Quad AAAA. Oh look, we got Isaac there, Dead Space. Love, remember someone expects you home tomorrow. Brudini. That's the rocket guy. Full Moon Shop. How's my inventory look? Ooh, I'm full. I won't use it. Another issue I have is the writing. I never liked Japanese writers that pretend to know Western nuances. Looking at you, Metal Gear Solid. I always thought Japanese writers should know their strengths. So just out of curiosity, what do you think they tried to mimic and fail with the remake?
Brothers and sisters, the age of man is at an end. We have become too many, too little to go around.
Oh, lounge, sensual massage.
We once trusted
Salvation is
our
near.
money have squandered. The governments that we once trusted with our future have sabotaged it. For their eternal
Ooh, I
credit,
remember this from a review I saw. Ultra 5. Replacement eyes more than replacement eyes.
as promised by the
Perfection.
prophet Michael Auckland of
This is a movie
London,
theater.
has a plan for all of you. It will lift us up from our and we will become one. Church of Human and I am this message. Brothers and sisters, the age of man is at an end. We have become too many, too little to go around.
Spaceman. The Decade in Pictures. soy sticks, egg nuggets, meteor balls.
He wasn't trusted without YouTube. Sabotaged it.
The Playboy Genius Phase Colony Night something. Party like it's $25.99.
Where is future?
Nina's first bump shots.
By the prophet might
My moon. Lunar times. Corrector. Made of cheeseburger. Take out OU. Full moon shop. Your relief from gravity. Gravity sickness. Buy, sell, pawn. Tools of Terror. Caleb Mendoza. There's a tool for every problem. Visceral Games and Electronic Arts present the Visceral production Tools of Terror. We steal ideas, Earth Cove. LTS. Service to the South Pole Aitken Basin will resume in 6 months. Be mindful of fluctuations in lunar gravity while traveling aboard trains. LTS would like to remind all passengers to arrive 30 minutes before scheduled departure times. Sea of Tranquility delayed Kepler, Serenity, Copernicus, Astrarchus, Aristarchus, Ocean of Storms, Tycho, Mare Frigoris, Languorous, Sea of Serenity. Interesting. Well, Japan interprets a cool different way than the West. Some writers think Benny Hill humor works in a modern action romp, but it ends up being campy. True that. Kind of like the Revelations when they had those whatever they were called, those two guys that were like comic relief, and they, whenever they were on, it just ruined the tone of the game. So I can see what you mean there. Whatever those guys were called, I don't remember. I think the translator from Metal Gear Solid said it best. The Japanese writers have the best intentions, but they don't know nuances even if it bit them. But they think they speak for Western taste. That's true. Do you think it's because Remake tried to take itself too seriously, maybe? And didn't bask in the camp of the original games? I couldn't really say. Because in all honesty, during the stream, I wasn't really able to absorb everything as far as the story is concerned. So, you obviously, with your own time, were able to soak that in much better than I did. Alright, let me get rid of this. Goodbye. Get that medium. Wake me when this over. Okay, that didn't work.
This is an emergency broadcast.
LTS, be there on time. Everything is delayed. Yes, exactly, although you nailed it. They tried to make Remake 2 a super serious game, but their campy roots were showing in the writing. It's jarring. I think one of the things they messed up on was Leon, really. Leon, yes, he's a rookie, but he was a little too stupid for his own good. And I didn't like the way they portrayed Ada in this game. Um, I guess they weren't trying to give her that, that femme fatale characterization that she ends up getting later on, but I think if they just would have rolled with that from the start, it would have been a little more palatable. Say what you want about RE4, I think it's the dumbest thing ever, but that game seems to relish in its camp. Yeah, and I think that's why it's good, because yes, it realizes it's campy and it lets it flow. Even though the game can be quite spooky in parts, but then you have parts like like Lewis and Ramon Salazar. Like this little dwarf guy who looks like Napoleon, but it works in the context of the game because the game doesn't try to be this uber serious thing, and I think that's what makes it work. This motherfucker. Piece of shit. You got me. Alright. They got me. I'll admit.
No trains. Okay, I made it to the train station.
What about Danik's men?
I lost some in the panic. This outbreak may buy us some time.
Grab a train. Let's go.
No good. Looks like the train was getting refitted with a new power car.
So?
I'm gonna have to put it back together.
We'll do it fast. Danik's gunships aren't far off. We'll try to draw them away then. Be fast.
Train assembly incomplete. Please attach engine and fuel car before initiating departure sequence.
I don't want to do that just yet. I want to get goodies. Train status. All active trains exit here. Observe precautions when handling. There's going to be enemies coming out, of course. Only authorized mechanics beyond this point. Alright, so I gotta push this. Okay. This is the front of the train.
The engine is in position. Please attach fuel car before initiating departure sequence.
Efron, dude, what's going on, man? How you doing? Speaking of Western audiences, how's the writing in the Dead Space games? It's good. Dead Space 1 and 2, I mean, you know, obviously I don't want to go into details because I know you're kind of like skimming. You don't want to get anything specific, but it's about how a man deals with psychosis and how he deals with grief, and the grief of a loved one helps him find himself or his purpose amongst this really desperate, cataclysmic event that goes on. Ifran, or IR fan, I'm sorry, Irfan dude. Yeah, I don't have a camera. I don't really stream to like be a personality. It's I just play just to play, and you know I have a computer, so I could just make it possible easily. And you know, just anybody who's looking for ambiance or wants to see raw gameplay, that's what I do. I may get a webcam at some point, but it's not really a priority. Where am I from? I am in USA. I'm in Connecticut. How about yourself? Okay, so now I gotta pull this out. I'm gonna get ambushed.
Departure process initializing. Please move to the rear of the train.
All right, Norton. The train's hooked up and ready to head out the south gate. You can't miss it. It'll be the only thing moving.
All right, understood. I'll close in once you clear the city. Be ready for pickup. This is gonna be tricky.
Alright. Oh, the plasma cutter really kills these guys. There it is. Took a big spill. Alright, there is a med kit. There it is. Yep. There we are. And then these guys just disappeared. Okay. Don't worry, I enjoy your life. Don't worry about it. Alright. Urfana, how'd you come by? Did you just see that? Did you type in Dead Space, or have you played the other Dead Space games? Scheduled departure.
Now's not the best time
Service to the South Pole Atkin Basin will resume in 6 months. Be mindful of fluctuations in lunar gravity while traveling aboard trains. I'm just going to bet I'm going to fight some more soldiers here. Okay, then Aldo, what games have the best writing, not story, in your opinion? A game where the dialogue, interactions, and character motivations, plain as plot is, didn't feel cringeworthy. Um, that's a good question. Dialogue. I mean, to be fair, a lot of the Telltale games, like, The Walking Dead, um, Sam and Max, um, Max Payne, actually, Max Payne had really good writing. Very Max Payne 1, 2, and 3. Very much about noir, and it really nailed that noir aesthetic down with the dialogue, so that was really cool. Um, trying to think what else in recent memory. I don't know, Dead Space 2, I think the writing of Isaac, and as I mentioned before, him dealing with his dementia and how his mind was slowly peeling away because of the loss of his girlfriend and the effects of the alien presence and whatnot, I think were represented really well. Oh yeah, Telltale games have always had fantastic writing, and yes, I love noir. Batman fan after all. Yeah, I actually haven't tried the Telltale Batman games, or the game. I haven't tried that. I played Back to the Future, which was very fun. That was a good love letter to the franchise, and a good sequel, I guess, if considering we'll probably never ever get one after the third movie. So it was really good. Good for what it was. It was good for the fans. I tried the Jurassic Park game, which was pretty mediocre. Sam and Max, which was excellent. Um, the Walking Dead games, which were very much in line with the comics. Um, I haven't done Batman, as I said, and I haven't done the Game of Thrones Telltale games. Here, Finn, thank you so much for stopping by, dude. I'll check out your channel too, in case you do any videos, and I'll be sure to subscribe to you as well. So have a good evening, good afternoon, whatever your time zone is. Headshots, baby. Get up, get up. So this is the Michael Bay of Dead Space. So it would seem. I would say The Last of Us had a decent story, but the writing might be the most remarkable in gaming. Okay. I've heard great things about Ellie and Joel.
Boy. Cute kid. Leave behind. He's dead. Dad had killed him. And his mother. I'm sorry. Yeah. Don't be. We're not friends. Thanks for the rescue back there. Try harder next time. Guards, I think we can. Yeah. Good.
Try harder.
Get your asses to the bridge. You heard the man.
Try harder. With this guy. Chapter 2, On Your Own. Meet Captain Norton on a bridge. Norton and Carver, where these guys are, they went through a lot of trouble to find me. But if there's one thing I learned from the sprawl, is that trust is a dangerous thing. Norton better have some answers if he expects me to go along with his plan. So one thing I noticed, there were no save points. Everything is auto-saves here. Holy crap, I am watching Uncharted. This seems to be like there's the horror so far, it's just totally gone. I was warned that there was a huge departure. Change of tone, so, I mean, I should have known, I suppose. Audio message.
Recorded message playback.
Hey, look, I'm on patrol. Make this quick, alright?
It's his birthday.
Shit.
Is that Dad? Thanks for the present, Dad. When are you coming home?
Soon.
Okay. I love you, Dad. Who wants to play soldiers?
You gave him a soldier.
John, he idolizes you.
Well, you better get that idea out of his head. You got that? I gotta go. Love you.
This guy's a hard ass.
Recorded message playback.
Hey, look, I'm on patrol.
Okay,
Make
it's
this quick, alright?
just looping.
It's his birthday.
Shit.
Is that Dad? Thanks for the present, Dad.
Okay, no more medkits.
Soon.
Okay.
Got some family photos here.
Play soldiers.
You gave him a soldier.
John, he idolizes
Well,
you.
you better get that idea out of his head. You got that? I gotta go. Love you.
Galactic field medicine. Ooh, my ammo's full. Damn, 260 rounds. God damn, they give you ammo like no other. That's nuts. So checkpoint restart, yeah, there is no save points, no manual save points. Chapter 1, 100%. Beat it on normal, 2 artifacts, 2 logs. Okay, well, it's 3 in the morning, so I am going to get some rest. But, Ryan, thank you for watching, dude, and I gotta see what I can do to improve the quality of this. I don't know if you're watching this on your phone or on a laptop. On my phone, it was a little bit stuttery. It wasn't running smooth as I would have liked, so I'll have to see what I can do to improve that. But I'll see if I play some more of this tomorrow. Time permitting, of course. Yeah, thank you for watching, Ryan. I will catch you later.